What up? Pokemon. Did not though. Oh, what's going on with the music? Why is it always working on like one screen? That's so upsetting. Good old reset right there. I have so many ideas for like a new stream layout, just don't have the time to make it. I'm looking up a lot of head references from for Cougars right now. Trying to really understand that head. In fact, I kind of want to do a Cougar head construction just for fun. Oof, man, I'm tired. I may take tomorrow off. I'm not sure. There will be a day off coming up soon. Tomorrow does sound nice. Oh yeah, not to be a total downer, but today was also pretty freaking awful. Seems to be the trend this week. Every day has presented its own challenges and setbacks, each unique and in different like aspect / category of my life. So I'm still pretty lack of energy. I don't know a better word for it. Just, you know, lacking in the energies. Trying to find a good Uma side profile. Oh wait, yeah, tomorrow is the Transformers stream. Sorry, I'm getting my days confused. I thought today was Wednesday for some odd reason. Yes, sorry, today we will be streaming for sure. Or tomorrow. Gee, whoa. I mean, today we're definitely streaming. Oh goodness. Ugh. There's a pivotal stream tomorrow. Pulling up a picture from last stream, or a stream or two ago. Either my Firefox is messed up or my internet is. I stable diffusion. I removed like so many AI tags from my Google search, yet there's still some popping up like stable diffusion. Anyways, hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. It's currently 7:30 p.m. CST, November the 7th, and while I look at my phone, I'm going to turn it off. No phone distractions this stream. I'm pulling up some reference images if they would load, please. Maybe not. Of Cougars, and yeah. Hopefully gonna have some good opportunities. I'm ahead of Kavel now. I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah. You'll find that I am a very slow worker. And many get ahead of me quite quickly. I don't think I've been ahead in my life ever. Let us find one more good side of this profile picture. Ooh, this one. Oh, all these cats, like, I can definitely... That's a silly picture. Actually, I really like that picture. Can I have like a better quality? No, there's not a better quality one. Okay. They definitely do have different facial structures. And so it's really hard to kind of nail down any consistent pattern. It's still there, and I'm probably looking at it too intricately. God, that's such a funny profile picture. I wish like it was less blurry. I'm being picky right now. We'll do this one, why not? This picture, I'll talk about it once I actually share my screen more, but it reminds me how heavily like cheetahs and stuff are related. All the big cats. Anyways, cool. We're gonna pop over to the desk view, do a warm up, and then get to it with the facial construction today. Once again, still feeling a bit under the weather, so we may end the stream a bit earlier or just be a bit more strict with time. Nothing really too intense or severe there. I was so comfy. I was like sitting in like a weird, like very comfortable position, and now I have to move and draw. I'm very upset because I didn't get to go to the gym today. It's also another loss of today. But I think it's a major win if we get to draw at the end of the day. So let's take that. Let's run with it. Actually, I'm gonna take a big sip of water before I start too. Cool. Okay, let's start that timer. I also have my hoodie on, and then I think I'm gonna try to keep it on. This actually is a much larger hoodie. I don't think I've drawn in this one yet. So thankfully worse. Did you see my hybrid? I'm still mad I messed up the Python. I did. I just didn't get to look at it too deeply. It looked nice though, from what I saw. There's always something that we all mess up on these lesson 5 things. Very focused, I apologize. It's these quieter streams. Hoping in the future I'll be able to look back on these and be like, hey, it wasn't that bad, we made it out. Wow, that line was terribly off because we should have started from right there. Decent line work, but yeah, a bit unhappy with conceptual failure. I really want to go to a ramen shop on my own. I want it to be dark outside. I want to sit in one of the little booths. I want to get some tonkatsu ramen. I want to sit there, eat it, ramen. And I want that to be a night that happens. There's a place near my home. In my hometown, about 5 minutes away. Very lucky that it's that close. Actually, it's more like 10, but and they have the best tonkatsu ramen I've ever had in my life. My biggest regret in Drawbox is not getting official critique. Wish I've done it earlier, now it's too late. I don't want to be like, oh, you're missing out, it's so awesome. I will say having, you know, verifiably wonderful critiques is a really good thing, but you also have the community to help you, right? And there's a lot of very knowledgeable and skilled people in there. It does kind of suck, you have to wait a bit. But you've still learned quite a bit. I think that's the most important part. Now, if someone was to come to me and like, hey, I'm doing Drawbox, should I do official critique? If you have the money, I would highly recommend it. It is such a big bang for your buck, right? But I wouldn't say that you're going to be like a horrible artist, you're going to be doomed to fail if you don't do it. And one day I do want to have a stream where we raise some money to get some free critiques for some people. Plus a little bit just to support Drawbox. Cat food is expensive, and I know Uncomfy's probably tearing through that. And yes, I am saying that Uncomfortable is a cat. Nah. For those who don't know, Uncomfortable is a human, actually. Shocker. I still feel like... yeah, it should have been... I feel like this degree should have been smaller. Oof, way too big of a degree. kind of did that one a bit weird. Oh my gosh, I could go for some green tea right now as well. That's egg-shaped. But yeah, I've done some reflecting. I'm willing to give Bon Clay a chance. He's still annoying though. I'm glad you came to your senses and chose the right path. Because trust me, you will not regret that. As I was talking to my roommate last night, he was like, that's unbelievable. You gotta remember, Bon Clay is not a bad guy. Or he's on the bad team, but he's not a bad guy. Alrighty, cool. Decent warm-up. Not too happy about the more technical, like theoretical aspect of the stuff. But line work is okay, so. Actually, I mean, we're gonna be mostly in the pure F today, so I can leave this here. Yeah, cool. So we're gonna take another big sip of water. We're gonna head over to pure F. Get comfy because we're mainly just gonna be breaking down facial features today. And then probably we may end up wrapping things a bit early if the facial deconstruction doesn't take too long. We'll see. And yeah, so be right back. I won't forget to unmute this time. Let's see. That bothers me, even though I'm not going to see it anymore because we're switching scenes. It bothers me still. Alrighty. So yeah, over here, we'll start our timer. Turn down my music. I swear, like, maybe it's just my focus shifts, but my music just feels louder halfway through the stream, or not halfway, but you know, whenever we transfer scenes like this. In fact, I'll pick out some music really quickly. Let's move chat over. Same with Sanji. I really wanted to like him, but he has too many annoying moments. I question why he's on screen. Yeah, I can't say it gets any better. It is a shame. Okay, so look at these awesome pictures. This one, I don't want to see the kitty cat upset because it's probably a human involved, but whatever. But we have some good side profiles here of and a frontal one for, I don't know, it's just a really good looking picture. We have a lot of good silhouette here, so I chose to include that one. Here's the main one of focus though, very high fidelity. Mostly just to study the, because like look, actually it's not totally a side profile, and that actually does matter. I couldn't really find a better side profile one, because all of them are still just ever so slightly. Also, tell me this is like the same species. Very different. structures. You know, much steeper. Is it? I'm actually like curious now. Rotate it high enough. No. Eh. Yeah, anyways. Being pedantic, as per usual. We'll go with this one. This one feels like a bit more of a side profile. But this one's the higher fidelity, so we're gonna use it. Can't make up my mind. So yeah, we're gonna zoom out a tiny bit. Just to make it, so it's harder for me to zoom in too much, you know, get a better, yeah. And so this is my main idea, right? There's a dent in the side, no. Oh, I'm being meticulous, whatever. Okay. I just finished JoJo Part 6, and the animated ending was a bit underwhelming. So I may honestly just return to One Piece, like rewatching it. Then again, I've rewatched, or started rewatching it once, and I may do One Piece instead. Why is it doing that? I know exactly what's happening here and it upsets me deeply. There we go. Boom. Boom. Whatever. Okay, we'll deal. It's really a weird debate of where we connect everything. Because I do see this, but I'm not sure if this is just like white or light or what this is. Because my goal here is to just establish a shape that I like for describing all of this. Man, this line needs to keep moving back, jeez. That's not even accurate though. I am seeing two forms here. So hard to sate all of these. I don't know, different ideas about it? No. Because this one's cheek is more out, right? You can see that. bit more. Yeah, bouncing all over the place, putting smaller ideas together. Hold. So yeah, we had this. I'm gonna reduce it to right here. So while it does do all of that, there's clearly just like a box right here. Right? And there's this. We have our nose, and then we droop down. It's very difficult because the plane is angled away from us. Should make these a bit less bendy. Try to make them more straight. I like this shape. Complex, but this thing, do we want complex, right? Just these make the muzzles so wide. Yeah, they drop kind of at the same point. This one goes all the way around. One thing that these have that I don't do is just very straight lines that go back into the head. I always curve outwards. Like if we were looking at it from the front, they just do this, right? But I do this to reach it. Which I wouldn't say is necessarily a bad thing, but it definitely adds a lot of confusion because now, so if we're just to do this and extend it backwards entirely, we can do this. I think that's fine. Yeah, here's just the shape now, right? Doing just the shape, what is the outcome? You know, the jowl goes far back and kind of cushions some area underneath the eye. Let's do the eye first. Just realized another way of doing. Ooh, that's gross. Hey, what's up, Sunny? Hope you're doing well. Bit of a quieter stream today. I apologize. I wish this orange was in front, but I don't know how to do that half the time. In fact, we're gonna do this and then, yeah, just to not crowd it too much for now. I will never. Sorry. Sorry for apologizing too much. I think this should be broken up into two separate forms. How's your day going so far? Big ol' nose. Look at that. Good to hear. I like drawing the nose this way. I was very inspired by our friend, Chief Tom. Chief Tank. I really gotta ask him in the Discord one day. I like this. I like this a lot. I mean, this is only for this one, so yeah, but let's go the purplish for this. Yeah, now we have, so yeah, this connects up here. This is kind of what I'm drawing when I do that, or it's more with that better, but yeah. I haven't even noticed. Yeah, I don't know how. I bet it's just like a hashing algorithm or something. I don't know what's with all the voice cracks. I haven't even talked that much today. But yeah, I don't know. Like I think I just have like a normal blue one. Here, wait, let me write. I think I just have a boring blue. And it's the same every time. So I do think it is, and I can't, I probably can control the colors, I just don't know how. Also, if this breaches right here, then we need to see it a bit more right there on that side, don't we? Because it does intersect right here-ish. It's going to travel up. Intersect here, travel up, and go around. I like that. I'm pretty happy with these this construction so far. This one is rough. We'll figure that one out. But I like just trusting this very simple shape. Yes, drawing is very hard. I don't know why I picked it up. I'm kidding, no. It's hard, but gosh, isn't it so fun? I've said it once and I'll say it again. Drawing is usually the best part of most of my days. Most of my school days. The summer and winter can be pretty dang fun. Man, I want like green tea so bad. Maybe I'll get some. Ooh, because I still have a lot of linear algebra homework to finish up, so maybe I can get some and finish that up tonight. Oh yeah, everybody, I do have a new bike. Here, I'll actually send a picture of it. So as you may know, my bike it died the other day. Rest in peace, Bikey. Bikey was the name of the bike. I decided that legit last minute. I did buy a new bike today. In fact, I'm not going to show the picture of it, but the new bike, I got a great suggestion from Kat. Kat suggested that we name the bike, go back to it, Ghost Rider, which I really like. I decided on the name Bike'll. And someone in the Drawbox Discord also, let me pull it up real quick. They suggested Bike'll Chain. Let me get I want to give credit to them. Korif or Korif. So shout out that. Um, Michael Chain is pretty good. But I think that could be the full name, and I'm just gonna go with Michael for you know, first name basis. I love seeing Mickey's art. Sorry. And not on stream, probably not. I mean, I may show my face in the future. I just don't want that to be like, I don't know. I showing your face increases engagement, but I'm not sure how comfortable I am with my identity being like that on the internet. Just personal preference and all that. Maybe one day. In fact, I was considering just showing my face in my next video, the lesson 3 video. Just, I don't want to be like, look at me, right? And I want to protect my identity. Not that like anyone is out there to get me, or like I'm a war criminal, but you know, I do like having a separate, I guess, identity than the one on the internet. You know, my face isn't pivotal to the concept of habits and learning to do something that you love for an hour a day, or doing that necessarily, right? Organize things here. I would recommend against it. I mean, I swear from time to time, but I generally like keeping the channel not necessarily family friendly, right? I don't know, like it's a learning environment, it's a chill environment, so you can swear, but like be tactful with it. Right? It's the internet, you know, I can't really stop anybody, but I mean, I can. I literally have the power to mute people and accept or deny messages. If automod, you know, stops you from swearing, then yeah, probably, you know. Man, I really love this face construction. This is a fun one. I think we've done all that we can here. I think the skull should be smaller. Actually, no, because it always has to. I think it should always touch the side of the face over here, and the brow forms will break that silhouette. Don't know what I'm doing right there. But I really like just this hexagonal shape that we've pushed and intersected into the head. Now, as to why it goes like this and then this, actually that makes sense, because the plane down here will be intersecting like that, and then this plane can only intersect right here, because we have remember, we have great circles spanning all of this. So cool. But yeah, I really love this one and the geometry here. So we're going to take that with us. We're going to bring it all the way over here to our friends that we've been trying to figure out. We kind of did the same thing yesterday, but instead of having these, you know, extended, remember, so let's say this, we're looking at the face straight on. And here's the skull. Oof. Alrighty, well, have a good one. Keep drawing, keep doing all the fun stuff. Stay well. So yeah, here's our skull, here's our face. I have been doing this where the intersection ends up like this, you know? And there's these outward going lines. But that's difficult geometry, because now instead of making a cube per se, we are now making this like tapered object that's very hard to capture in space. Don't even know how to do silhouette wise. Let's see, because we're gonna see the edge here, but then it's gonna go out, and then yeah, so here, and then edge, and then back plane, and then down, and then edge, and then over here. So yeah, it requires a bit more thinking, and if we're just caring about silhouettes like we are in this instance, this is a really weird shape to imply or just do, compared to just, you know, a very orthogonal geometric shape. I'm gonna get rid of this because I'm crazy and psychotic. So yeah, we're gonna go here and we're gonna try to recreate that. It is very difficult because they're looking down. Oh. Let's do a Carmen edge construction. This is once again one of those like 16:9 ratio things, so these are the harder ones to fit on the page because you have to worry more so about the length and the height, and just general, or more so like when it's just square like, because yeah, if it was like rotated, this would also be hard to fit on the page. So yeah, just when it's square like, that makes things a lot easier to quite literally triangulate. So yeah, we'll start with our favorites, spheroid. I did say I want to make the sphere smaller, the skull smaller. I think we should go smaller than this though, and just more sphere-like. That may be a bit too... Because yeah, I also can kind of see this like a side of the face right here. So I think the edge of the circle should be about right here-ish. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. That area. Something of the sort. Yeah, all of this other stuff will probably have a intersection contour line right here, and that's going to connect to the head, and that ought to be bigger because it goes back and then over here. And yeah, tubes like this are very difficult to draw. Could do, you know, like this would be the branch method. But that's like while it's a pretty actually good definition of what's happening, you know, the forms that are turning. If you don't look down here at all the chaos and you strictly look up here, like, oh yeah, it's turning like that. That makes a lot of sense. But if you look down here, like, oh my god, what's going on? Where's the skull? Right, so we'll probably... Apologies. We'll probably strike a fun medium. Because yeah, now that that's touching the side of the face, it can only grow in this direction. Which means, but then it would look a bit weird unless we really... Actually, I'm okay with this. Even though I've said it just looks weird proportionally, but figure drawing is really scary. I've been avoiding it for some time now. I've asked before, but are you taking like an official, or not necessarily official, because I remember you saying something about books. But I would highly recommend, just from my personal experience, and you know, I'm not crazy experienced, but looking up some kind of path, because you can, you know, independent learning is great, it's awesome, but having that path just makes your life so much easier, especially as a beginner. And so finding like what books to do in order is much more helpful than just picking a book and going for it, right? And like also the age-old debate, do you learn gesture before you learn constructive anatomy, or blah blah blah, right? So if you want to learn from things efficiently, I'd highly recommend picking a coursework track, not necessarily like buying a subscription like New Masters Academy, but you know, going out there maybe on Reddit, maybe on other art discussion forums, and just being like, hey, Learning figure drawing, could you guys point me into a good path? So yeah, here we want to, weirdly enough, start with this music song I'm listening to has gotten very stale. Back. 26 minutes, and I'm not going to rush or anything. I think for this shape too, it wasn't purely hexagonal. It was maybe a bit more tapered at the bottom. Or yeah, like so this goes out, but then we really want to stretch those out over there. This plane is very poor, or this line I should say, because this establishes, you know, this needs to be parallel down here now. That's a bit too dramatic for taper, but it is also being foreshortened away from us, so. It's tempting to span the entire width of this, but there are forms that need to exist here. Like this needs to have this roll off. So maybe being just a tad bit less aggressive with it would be nice. And then this is a very interesting shape indeed. I feel like this needs to go down a little bit more. I guess this is the part of every artist's career, or like professional artists always mention how they learned a lot from tracing. And I mean, practically, yeah, we are tracing. Objectively, that is what we are doing now. Yeah, I've learned so much from dissecting these things and experimenting and really pushing my brain to, oh, should this line be a bit more in this direction? No, I am neurotic, so like I tend to press Control Z quite a bit for these. Partly because I do want our dissection to be accurate, right? In the same vein, I don't want to make that a crazy habit. And also, I think we should taper this even more, just to make this line longer in perspective. So ideally, all three of these lines would be relatively parallel. And it feels that way. Let's see, if we make it connect up here, that means everything else down here, that's actually one of our things, because if we want it to be orthogonal, we want these to be 90 degrees in all directions, right? So it's like normal to this plane. But if we make it go up like this to connect with the head, make that bridge, which is cool, we sacrifice a lot of that. And over here, I didn't do the orthogonal thing. I pushed it up, right? But it still kind of worked in context. Because yeah, this should technically have been like ever so slightly lower. So either we push this plane that way more, right? Or we just be okay, or you know, we push these lines down like that more. Arrows are fun to draw. Regardless, this still needs to be 90 degrees, so like doing this is explicitly wrong. Doing something like this is a bit better. See, and this is not 90 degrees, I'd say like down here is 90 degrees. But I think this strikes the best of both worlds, so we're going to stick with that. And then we have our two planes here. We have the one going around, remember we have a great circle. And the great circle, the math behind that, or like, you know, the reasoning, the logic behind this is we have 2 points. And so long as we have 2 points, we know for a fact there has to be an ellipse. In fact, it's 1 point, but 1 point, you know, guarantees an ellipse in any direction of any size, right? But having 2 points says, okay, well, there can only be now 1 ellipse, so long as it's a great circle. No. Yes. Yeah, because it can't move in any other direction. I think that is a correct statement. So yeah, this line right here will be of that great circle. And then we won't really be able to see what's going on here because we have this plane. So you'd be able to see that. These are going to be practically the same. You know that there's a great circle here, and so that means this works. Get rid of that. And then right here, we know there's another great circle, believe it or not. I feel like the degree would be larger because we're looking down, right? So we can see more of, this is morbid, but if you slice the cougar's head in half and you plucked off the top, you pulled it up, you'll be able to see the brain in here, a little pea-sized brain. And this is the degree of what you'd see inside the skull, right? I picked up this book, How to Draw People by Jeff Mellon. And it's a really neat, beginner-friendly guide on how to draw figures. I'm looking into studying this book first. Huge. Here, let me take a crack at that, or look at it. How to Draw People, Jeff Mellon. Oh, this looks intensive. Kind of reminds me of, oh, wow. This is deep. This is sketchy. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Huh. It looks intense, but hey. You go get it. Plus, you've grown in your understanding of 3D space, so you're gonna do great. Sorry, Mickey, Mickey always, like, in wait, that went poorly? Heck no. Okay, whatever. Silly little garlic shirt. Anyways, okay. This does seem super small, but I'm gonna stick with this for now and trust the process. It does feel like it needs to be like this a bit. Yoink. This just feels better. I like this. So that kind of ruined the 90 degree though, so oh no. Hey, what up, Dazzling? How's it going? What if I did this? That kind of actually helps. Studying our cats as per usual. I have now a fond appreciation of cougars. Chill as per the usual. Some say Dazzling's incapable of not being chill. Okay, I just need to leave it for the additive form. I really intuitively, I'm like, oh, I want to add a bit more there, but no. Seems a bit more symmetric. A lot of human error, but we shall deal. We have a great circle coming out like this. Much larger degree. Barely see that plane right there, but it's there. Trust me. Don't close your eyes too much though, because you won't be able to see it. Okay, cool. It's risky. This is a risky play. I think making the head smaller is actually a good idea. Because those additive forms that I've made over here may be easier to represent, and same thing with down here, because we have all of this. See, like we have this cheekbone. So putting something right there to represent it is also very important. Let's do the eyes. Why is this one underneath the green? Whatever. I kind of like this little bone that we did right here, this little wonk, you know, and then this to go out, and then this over here, and this down here. And this is a great circle that's going to carry over. Let's only do that about right here because we have our little bone. We know this is going to go out a lot. It doesn't do that for too long because we're going to go like this, which is going to swing a lot. I think this is okay for now. I gotta go. I'll work on some Transformer stuff for the stream tomorrow. Huge! Well, it's gonna be such a fun stream. I'm not gonna be able to finish it, but that's the point. We gotta be better about pacing. Even though I'm very slow, I gotta go slower. Because slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. That's what I tell myself, at least. But in secret, I am just an idiot. Okay. Let's do the jowls. Darker. I can imagine like a cigarette too. Shoot, I kind of like this as a profile picture, I'm not gonna lie. We do the other jowl over here. Just gonna like even it out. I love this blue or purple. This is very close to Han purple. As you guys will know, my favorite color. Right? I like this a lot. Yeah, I think I like my first drawn Discord profile picture is going to be a actually no, smoking is bad. I'm going to draw it with the filter on the wrong end of the cigarette. Make it like post-ironic, like don't smoke, bad. See, I don't know how to smoke it. It's still feel like the degree right here is gonna be crazy high. Right. Let's see, this actually happens like right here. Remember? Yeah. We talked about this when we were... No one's here remembers. Dazzling just joined. I think like Cat and Dazzling just like swapped, you know? Yeah, this goes down and then comes up and then wraps around, right? So down, up. Isn't high enough though, so. Let me get much higher. So high. Wah, wah, wah. One of my roommates, he's the funniest guy in the world. Whenever he thinks hard, he starts singing, and like, it's the funniest thing. He'll pull, and then I'll start singing along too because it's catchy, you know? Like, always a wonderful vibe, immaculate vibe even. Does this make sense? No, because if this was doing this, it would go like this. And since that goes out and then in, you know, it's gonna go like... like back here and then out like that. Boom. Thank God for infinite zoom. It looks weird, right? I feel like this should go like right here. This should instead aim. Oh, I like that. Or like I like this motion right here because it feels like it's building up towards the face. Almost. Like we need more of a swing right here. I don't think there's... Oh, wait. Oh, look at that. We're insane. I still don't like it, though. Something's off, isn't it? I feel like... Like this pinch, like a motion like this is best. See, that's actually almost it. I think we're gonna keep it like that for now, but it's gonna make me go cross-eyed, I'm not gonna lie. Only 7 minutes left. I mean, we're not gonna rush. We know the rules. But, it like hurts my eye. It makes my eye itch. Is that a like, does that make sense? It makes my eyes itch and I don't know why. Whatever. We're gonna deal with it for now. What is this? Oh wait. No. What is this then? Heresy. This is like front muzzle plane. Muzzle intersections, muzzle side planes. We'll keep it out here for now. Contours. Jowls. Cool, okay. I like this. Very meticulous, very... Right here for the mouth, I always like doing this kind of like a mouth guard shape. But here it's actually going to be a bit wider. Different blue. Bit too high, but I really like that shape. Like that shape as well. Very happy with this, like weirdly so. Cool. I feel like it should be smaller because that one's like quite small in the front. Nice. Cool, cool. Now for the side planes, kind of like everything else. Balls? Yeah, my eyes got balls. Why did I say that? Mod span this guy. No, wrong color. So we'll just go for some pink. Spheroids. Spheroids. Our way. What's your favorite animal, Dazzling? Also, how are your commissions going? Done with one, but taking a break, but birds in general. Oh, you're doing birds? Sorry, I thought you were doing like a bear. How bad? Are you doing birds with your commission now? Oh, sorry. Wow, I completely forgot I asked that. Jeez. Birds. What kind of bird? You can't just tell me. I love birds. You can't just tell me bird. I like that. I gotta say, my favorite bird is probably the caracara. Very smart little guy. Or the grackle. I mean, you just can't go wrong with the common grackle. They're so silly. They're everywhere. I love them. Or sorry, the gray-tailed grackle. Common grackles, I've only seen a few of. They're weird. I don't associate with those guys. Pilbert is top 10. I think Pilbert is a solid top. What kind of bird is Pilbert? Give it a very like duck persona in my head. Like what is it called? What are the ducks that like? It's rubber duck. Like a rubber duck persona in my head. That's, you know, where Pilbert occupies, but I'm no Pilbertologist, if I'm gonna be real with you guys. As an artist of Pilbert, I can only capture his likeness. Truly, one may never know the extent and power of Pilbert. Wow, oh, okay, I was gonna say. If I mess this up too much, it could look really bad, but... yeah, we'll call it there. I'm not too happy with that side one, but I'm very, very happy with this. I feel like we picked the right shape. Now this seems like there is a bit too much distance over there, but we'll see what that entails, right? Yeah, because there's like all this gap right here and no gap right here. So yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll call it there. So thank you guys very much for joining me tonight. I'm feeling better already. Wow. The power that these streams have to turn my attitude around, to separate me from the crazy chaotic world outside to doing what I love. That is what it's all about. So yeah, I'm gonna get going, make some green tea like I was talking about, and finish up my linear algebra homework. But I hope you guys get lots of sleep. I hope you drink lots of water. And I hope you have a great Friday tomorrow. Remember to tune in, because we are doing not only 50% Friday, but it is in some ways our going away stream for the Rise-aholic. Rise, our moderator, who is traveling. Not even that makes it sound so much better than what it actually is. He's going on deployment for 6 months on November 14th. So we're doing it tomorrow just because it's 50% Friday. He has the Friday off, and we get to draw some Transformers. So make sure you stop by. It'll mean a lot to him. In fact, I'll make a post tomorrow. In fact, if he's cool, that I'll make a post. And yeah, so thank you guys very, very much for joining. Thank you, Dazzling. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Sunny, for stopping by. Everyone, congratulations to Kat on their Lesson 5 submission. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.